Okay, so the next thing we're going to draw is the porcupine. Now for the porcupine, there are some new skills that we're going to take a look at that will help you when drawing something that's not perfectly straight up and down like the pencil was. So when you're looking at your porcupine instructions, the first piece to draw is the body, and it's a circle or it's an oval. So we're going to choose the oval option. My color is black. Check my outline size. Just make sure that you have a size you like. And go ahead and draw your oval. Now at this point, remember, while it's still selected, you can adjust your size if you want to go thinner or thicker. It's up to you. You can change the roundness. If I am in the middle, I can move. When I get these 4 arrows, I can move it to the middle. And when I'm done, if you hit enter, if you click out, I guess is what we need to do. So click out and that will lock down your oval. Remember at this point, if you don't like what you have here, you can erase it or undo. Undo would be a lot faster than erasing. Okay. Now the next part has a curved line and a straight line at the bottom. Now for that straight line at the bottom, it's actually pretty easy. Grab our line tool, pick your spot, and if you remember from the pencil, if you hold shift down, it should give you a straight line. Now you might have to hold shift from the beginning. Click outside and it paints that line down. Now here's the part about the curved line that we have. Now I'm going to show you with a pencil and then I'm going to show you another way. So don't do this part yet, just watch. With the pencil, I can go through and I can try and draw that curved line. Okay, I would want to undo and I'd want to go back and make that thicker so that it matches my other thickness. But I can go through and try to make a curved line. But if you look at your picture, this bottom piece here is actually supposed to connect down here, so that's not good either. Okay, try that again, but that looks too curvy. So what I'm trying to tell you is the pencil tool isn't always the greatest. Sometimes there's a better way, and I'm going to show you the better way. Not in all cases, but in this case, I'm going to use the curve. Okay, and you'll notice it's next to the line. With the curve, what happens is you start out with a straight line. Okay, so because this curve part is going to end right down here, I'm going to draw my line up and let go. Then what happens is I'm clicking in the middle, and when I click in the middle, I can actually drag and make my line curve. Let's watch that again. So I grab my curve line, I start down here, and I just drag up as straight as I can get. I let go of my mouse. Now I'm not done. If you have the curve tool, once you draw your line, now it's time to curve things. Okay, so if my mouse is towards the top and I drag, that's going to curve the top out. If I click down at the bottom, see, you can kind of mess around and make cool curvy lines. Okay, that's not what I want, but you can definitely play around with the curves. Usually you get 2 clicks. But let's do what we're actually supposed to do here. So I'm going to draw my line up. Then I'm actually just going to click in the middle and pull a little bit till I like the curve that I have. Okay. Now the next part, I'm going to show you another advanced type option. If you look at the next box, this is where kind of that mouth area is. I'm going to use, we're going to do the curve, but I'm actually going to do the bottom part of that mouth curved. So I'm going to click right where all these little lines meet, and I'm going to draw out. If you notice, that mouth kind of ends halfway up here. And I'm going to pull in the middle and kind of do one of those. And then what I did was I clicked up at the top part to help kind of curve that front area. Okay, so let me show you again. I clicked at the bottom and I drew up about halfway. Then my first click, remember you get 2 clicks. My first click is to kind of pull this down how I like it. And my second click up towards the top, I could go in, but I actually want to pull out a little bit and kind of make that mouth curve how I like it. And click outside. Now you'll notice I kind of messed up down in that corner, and I can go back and I can fill that in with a little pencil. Okay, just so that closes up. And then the next part, I'm going to use a line, and I'm just going to connect this little guy here. And that gives me kind of the beak or the front facial area. Okay. And then you can continue on from here and start finishing your little porcupine. Get my button nose here, my little nose. Go ahead and work on your eyes. Put that eye where you want it. Remember, any kind of movement you want to do before you lock it down. Okay, so just keep going in and continuing your parts. Okay. Filling in your colors. When you get to the 5th box, don't forget for this little piece here, you want to erase. You can also zoom if you're struggling to get some of those last little parts erased. Okay. Any other little sections that you need to work on, but from here, you're just fixing some details and adding some color, and that's it.